Okay, so again, कैसे हो भैया जी? I'm good. Again, I will give you some context. Okay, so these Q&A calls or whatever YouTube live, I don't know how it will go or what should I do in these. So if you guys have any ideas, you guys can let me know. We will go there and we will do them. Okay, anything. Hmm. Why it's hi bro, hey thinker. भैया आपका नेक्स्ट कोहॉर्ट कब आएगा? नेक्स्ट कोहॉर्ट I'm still not sure when will be the next cohort. Why? Because I need to record the entire ECP. If you guys again don't know, I will show you if I can. ECP school. So let me show you some things. So this is the ECP. So this is the basically where all the students hang out, and this is where everything is. So November cohort is basically I have recorded all the calls which we have done. So introduction, premiere, 2 hours, cutting masterclass, and somewhere 2 hours fundamentals. So what I'm thinking to do is basically I will re-record the entire thing as a package, and for right now I'm not thinking to do any cohort because these things will take time. I will again go through all the prep docs, all the documents I have created, record everything and have them as a what you can say, like a proper classes. Okay, not just me talking in front of my camera, but me actually having a lot of examples, a lot of things to show on camera or maybe laptop, and then actually showing them and actually like going through all of them. These calls are basically me explaining live, so it could be it could be a pretty much 15 per minutes waste somewhere where a student asks something, so I will cut out those parts and I will re-record everything. Then we will see if we have a cohort or something or else. Okay, break down your editing process. So again, if you guys want to know my editing process, so see, I will give you one pretty good example. Okay, so all the classes, so this is basically the November cohort recordings. So all the classes you see here on morning call, like not these three, but these are my editing process from here to all the way to here. This is the exact steps I do. So I cut down, and these are two theory classes. So I cut down the footage, then I add music, then I do storyboarding, then I collect assets, then I do the animations, which is all the way to these. Then I finish the animations with texture, some extra overlays, all those. Then I do sound design, then I do color grading or color corrections if required, and then I do client delivery, means I send it to the client. So that's my entire process. If you want to screenshot it, you can screenshot it. I want to join your cohort. How and when can I join? Right now, there is no cohort I'm planning to do, so you can't join right now. So, yeah. वीडियो एडिटिंग के लिए लैपटॉप या पीसी और कितना बजट में सही रहेगा? If you guys planning to like buy a laptop or PC, so there are few good things. Okay, again, most of the segment will be divided in. Let me get back to the face cam. So you will have basically what it is. So you will have basically two things to choose from: laptop and desktop. Okay, which is basically PC. Now both have different goods and both have different bads. So I will create a Figma. Okay, so I will write this thing down so I can explain you guys, because we'll have this call for really long. So I might wanna take some time to prepare a little bit of presentation. So let's go to a browser. Let's put it here. compute PC. Let me just get an image basically, so I can write bullet points, and then a laptop. Okay. For laptop, I will pick a gaming laptop, so at least it feels familiar. So see, you will always have these two in option when you are about to buy anything related to video editing, like for video editing. So what to buy? Okay, now in PC, the first thing which you will face the problems. So problem will be that you can't travel with it. You can't travel. First of all, you can't travel. Okay. Second, um, if you live in an area where electricity is not that good and you guys don't have inverter, then again don't go for it, because you can only run a PC when there is electricity, good amount of, because it will use around 400 to 500 watts. So get to that, means unstable electricity and not portable. So maybe you have plans to move in cities for some reason. Maybe wherever you are living right now, you don't want to go, like you don't want to live there for next 6 months, or maybe you want to switch places. So if you are if you have these things requirement, don't take it, PC. Okay, in that case, laptop is very good. Okay, let me extend. So I will write the pros of it. So pros of laptop is basically you can travel, you don't need electric backup, electricity backup, and one more thing, which is it's basically comfort. Okay, so it's basically for comfort users. Now there are cons too for laptop. Okay, because there are cons. So first cons of laptop will be it will cost you a little bit more. Okay, so it will cost you a bit more. That is just one. And one more thing is it will have a slightly less performance. Okay, so it will have a slightly less performance than as compared to PC. Let's go to PC. So again, it's just opposite. So pros of PC will be that you will get a better performance. That's it, everything. Okay, and it will be a bit cheaper. It will be a bit cheaper. Not that much, but like by just a bit. Okay, like 20 to 20% around. Okay, so if you are planning to travel a lot, get a laptop. If you know that you will be sitting in a place for the next 1 to 2 years, then get a PC. Okay, as simple as that. Most of the cases I recommend people to laptop, because you don't know what you will be doing 6 months down the line. Maybe you will be doing video editing, maybe you will not, maybe you will do anything else, and maybe you want to move out. Okay, now what is the budget? So for budget you can go as much high as you can. So but I will tell you the average range. I recommend people to buy a laptop. So I will tell you the minimum specs, not a range. And these specs somewhere cost around 50 to 60k. If you just for a new laptop comes around 50 to 60k, and you can get a laptop, and it will be mostly a gaming laptop, because video editing requires good processor, good GPU, good RAM. That's why you need to buy a gaming laptop. Gaming laptop basically have those things. So gaming laptop, And what you will be looking for is first i5 at least. Okay, these are at least, you don't want to go below them. These are at least, so at least i5 or Ryzen 5. So at least Intel i5, this is processor. So in the processor you wanna either buy i5, Intel i5 or Ryzen 5. And which one, like which generation? So at least, like if you can buy the latest gen, get it. But if you can't, at least means worst 1 to 2 gen old. Don't go below it. Okay, so don't go below 1 to 2 gens, because if you go below it, you will get a lot of drastic performance down. Okay, so processor i5 or Ryzen 5, whatever you can get. And like like if it is latest generation, good. If it is not, try to find it in range of 1 to 2 gen older. Okay, for graphics card you can get anything, but I recommend at least graphics card, I recommend at least 4 GB of graphics card dedicated. Okay, so dedicated 4 GB of graphics card. This is at least I recommend, dedicated 4 GB of graphics card. Let me delete. It could be anything. Like I have edited from 1650, so 1650 is like pretty good average. You can start. Again, you can on future upgrade like always. Okay, you can always make your starting money and then you can upgrade. You don't want to stress out when you're starting out. This is the minimum. And there are two more things which I tell people, like three more things which I tell people to like see when they are buying a laptop, a new laptop. So RAM will be at least 16 GB, and I recommend SSD. So storage will be at least 512 GB and SSD. Okay, you don't want to get a HDD, old drives, no. And last thing which I will tell you to look for is the screen. Okay, screen will be at least 100% or 99% sRGB. Again, these are in orders. Okay, means you first want to find a processor, one of these, and graphics card. These are must. Then RAM, you can also upgrade in laptops, but if you can start with 16 GB, go for 16 GB. If you can, like if you are getting a 8 GB, get it, then add a 8 GB extra. For storage, you can also upgrade the storage. This is pretty much good thing. So for the storage, get at least 512 GB of SSD, and for the screen, check out if the screen is at least 19%, 99% sRGB or not. If not, don't get it, because you will get some color issues. The correct colors will not show up, because I have gone through it, so I know the pain of it. Then you have to buy extra monitor to like do work and do like correct colors. So these 5 things you should look out for. That's it. And is there any questions? I can answer more. So let me switch back to face scan. Bro, is it good? But bro, it is good, but if you are a beginner, then you have give your whole day for at least 10 hours. I did not understand that. Let me get back to हिंदी में ज़्यादा समझाओ भैया. Sorry, cause like most people's like all of the audience I have is from entire India. Okay, so they are from the south side, means Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala. Sorry if I mispronounce anything, but all the peoples are from everywhere. So many people don't know Hindi. That is the problem. Okay, so that's why I'm taking this entire Q&A. My channel is entirely in English. Sorry for that. How to get ideas when you run out of ideas. If it is about animations, I will tell you my entire process. So see, if you run out of ideas for your videos when you are animating, because it's mostly animation, okay, I don't know why you guys just use animations, but there are few things which you can do. First is you simply straight copy. So for that you can go to Pinterest or YouTube, wherever you want to go, and instead of like starting everything from scratch, you start replicating things, start getting ideas. Okay, and in the ideas, like right now I don't get, I will give you one thing. Okay, so this is one thing I teach my entire cohort of students. So this is basically ideas and execution. So when you are editing a video, there's basically two steps. Okay, so ideas, how many ideas you can generate. So let's say there is a video in which the person is saying how I do video editing without a PC. Okay, so this is the line the person is saying, okay, in the video. How you can show this? There are many ways. So let's say there is one way to show. So you only know one way right now. Okay, so you only have one way to show, which is a person sitting in front of computer, and then he says he says how I do video editing. Then you show a person in front of computer clicking, and then he says without a PC. You simply blow up the PC, or like in cartoon style. Okay, so tough kind of sound effect or anything. So this is one idea, and this was one execution type. So idea was basically a person and the computer disappearing. Okay, so this was the idea. Execution was how you execute. Maybe you want to execute in 2D, maybe you want to execute in 3D space, maybe you want to execute in image kind of thing, which is a person in the same angle. You don't cut out anything, the person is here, the computer is here, and then you just use generative fill to like remove the computer. Okay, so this is one way. But same, if you can generate two ideas out of this, and then you have two different execution type for that. Let's say one was a person in front of like PC, but the other way will be maybe, let me think how I do video editing without a PC. So the other thing, it's just showing a person in his phone, and there's some hands and timeline, or maybe a video, and the person is editing, okay, in the phone actually. So this is idea. How you execute? Again, you can show an image, you can show a 3D, you can use multiple images, multiple camera angles to show the entire thing. So that is two execution skills. Okay, two different ideas and two different way to execute them. Now, because you have two different ideas and two different way to execute, you will be able to create 4 total number of animations out of it, because these two multiplies. On the other hand, when you are starting out, you will only create or you will only able to create one. Now, as you go in your editing journey or whatever, you will accumulate a lot of type of ideas and a lot of type of execution to do. Okay, so you will learn a lot of things, that okay, I can show this in other way, maybe I can create this animation in like other way. So let's say it becomes 100, and your execution skills also becomes 100. Then the total number of like animations or whatever you can say you will be able to generate is 10,000. Okay, so sorry, yeah, 10,000. See, so in the starting you will be stuck. Why? Because you only have few numbers of ideas in your mind going on and few numbers of execution skills. So you have a lot less ideas. So what you want to do is you gather ideas, means you go to places where there is ideas. So Pinterest, YouTube videos, Instagram post, or wherever, like people sharing their work, whatever. Okay, get ideas, try to document them. Okay, either you can save on Instagram, save on like on YouTube too as a what playlist. Execution is you actually going and trying to create them. Okay, you will find a lot of difficulties which you want to change. So you will learn a lot of execution when you actually implement them. So see, again, you have to see them, you have to look out for them, because ideas will, like, you will never get ideas if you don't consume. Believe me, nothing gets created from blank space. Everything gets created either from, like, getting inspired or seeing something. So you watch a lot of stuff and then you try to do, and as you do, you will get, like, you will gain different kind of execution ideas and skills, and which will, like, let's say right now I am at 10,000 steps, okay, but you may in 4, maybe 9, maybe 16, whatever. So you just improve these two. You get an idea, you watch, look out for ideas, and then you try to execute them as much as you can. Okay. Damn, I did not share my screen. Fuck. Sorry. So I will again show you. So let's say there's basically how to edit a video without, like, how I edit video edit, how I do video editing without PC. There are two ways to show. Okay, I can go over it. Sorry for that. It's OBS is new for me. There are two ways: a person in front of computer, then computer destroying or going, like, getting invisible, or maybe getting anywhere from the screen. And the other scene could be the same thing to show, could be a person using their mobile, and in the mobile there could be the editing layout, timeline, videos, effects, whatever. Maybe a big, like, this is the idea I represented, which is idea x execution. Means when you are starting out, you will have less ideas and less execution skills. Why? Because you have not watched a lot of stuff, and you also not have tried to do a lot of things. So you, the total number of like animations or whatever you want to say, you want to create, will be less as compared to someone who have done it 1,000 different ways and 1,000 different times. Okay, so that's why he's a lot, like, he can move out without any, like, problem. Okay, so now you know that, okay, what are you lacking? So then you have to see that, okay, what are you lacking, and then how you can improve. So you are lacking ideas and execution. How to improve ideas? You basically look out for stuffs. Means you either go to Pinterest, go to YouTube, go to Insta, wherever you want to go, Behance, anything, anywhere, and then you try to consume as much as you can. As you improve ideas, you also want to improve the execution, which is you simply take one idea and try to execute it in different ways. Okay, and execution will only comes from doing, actually, like, actually sitting down in front of computer and trying to create the effects, the animation or sound effect, whatever you are planning to do, trying to create them, actually, not just seeing them, because seeing will give you a lot of ideas, but execution is a complete different skill. Okay, and this is the difference between a beginner. So beginner have less amount of ideas, that's why they stuck, because they have less way to solve that problem. But a person who is at intermediate or, like, moved out from beginner have multiple ways to show one single ideas and multiple ways to execute the same ideas. Okay, so that's why he can produce many animations, many. Okay. I have installed with same username. Okay, how to get ideas when you run out of ideas? I just showed. Okay, but your live sessions is not getting fruitful to many of us. What does fruitful means? I'm sorry, I'm not that much good at English. Most of us want to get trained by you. Okay, oh, okay. So the cohort part, again, I can't do anything, because right now I'm not thinking to do any cohort. Like, in recent, like, when I was doing the cohort, the normal cohort, I announced that early that for the next 4 months I won't be doing anything. So this is the result of it. But yeah, we will see. But still, why are you not considering our request? I said I'm trying to improve the ECP, and it's not something I like just doing for money. Money is just a part of it. There is a bigger goal, and for that goal to hit, I need to first condense all the knowledge into something important, so that more people get, like, more people get results. because the more results I can get for students, eventually the more marketing I do for ECP, and eventually the more money I make. Hope so. Yeah. What is the fee of cohort? Last time it was 4K, the next time I don't know. How long does it takes for one reel to edit? Okay. How long does it takes for one reel to edit for client and also for long form? I don't know about reels because mostly I don't edit reels, but if you're talking about long form, I also have done some reels, but mostly long form. So long form usually takes me around 1 day to edit 2 to 3 minutes of content. Okay, so like if it's a 10 minutes of video, it takes me around 5 days, at like 4 to 5 days. Okay, 4 to 5 days, yeah, around that range. And also like it sometimes varies, like depends on the client, how much he's basically want from the edit, what he wants, what kind of things he want. It changes between like needs of their client and talking to the client. Maybe the client have a lot of revisions and he want to change some things, so it takes time. Then I want to learn video editing and graphic designing, but I don't know anything about it, and also I'm anxious about whether I will make it my permanent career and make money out of it, or will I get failed. Either way, you will learn something. And what's your ace thinker, if you can tell me? Is there any other option where I can learn editing from you? And when will be the next court? I don't know when will be the next court, but is there any way? I think I will be opening a few seats for ECP, but again, there will be no cohorts. You can only watch the previous cohort to catch up. When will you start the inner circle again? Means editing circle? Not as of now. Bro, I'm 18 years old and I wanna earn little money by freelancing. Then watch out. Like you guys can watch my videos if you wanna start freelancing. It's, if I'm not wrong. Oh, let me show you. So I've started from really complete basic to everything. Okay, so it was the first video because I was feeling lazy and I wanted to record something. So this was the first video. But if you're just starting out and don't know even what video editors do, this is the first. Then this is the second video you should watch, which is mostly cover all your questions. This is the third, which is like show you how editors think, like how I think myself when I face any problem or how I deal with everything, the mindset stuff, because it's pretty important. Then how to learn something. Then this is about portfolio, and this is a Q&A call inside ECP. Yeah, so right, like I will be posting a lot of contents too in future days, so you can wait for them too. Because 2026 I will be posting a lot of YouTube contents. That's why I'm doing this live. I'm starting to interact with you guys. I wanna learn. Okay, is there any other option where I can learn? Okay, when will you start the? Okay. When will you start the cohort again? Like Kritesh, I don't know. If you guys like, I still don't know when I will start the next cohort. Don't ask me for the dates, because believe me, I don't know. However long it will take me to re-record these modules again, and build the entire thing. I'm like, these were the calls, okay, and there are a lot of times which I have wasted answering questions, or maybe I missed some examples, so I will be adding them and then I will re-record them again. Okay, so that's way I can condense everything. Or then I will like again go through the entire curriculum of the course, then I will condense it again. Okay, then we can start the cohort. Because again, my goal was to do 3 cohorts before I launch the ECP V1. So first cohort, second cohort, third cohort already done, masterclass done, and now I'm just doing Q&A calls inside it. Oh, okay, yeah. September, July, November, these 3 cohorts are done. Client acquisition masterclass I have done it 2 times. I will be doing one more times maybe. Now it's just Q&A calls. Uh, uh, which is more profitable, short form or long form? It like it varies. For me, it's long form. Like I will give you reason why. Because first, long form people make more money than short form, so they pay better. Straight out the first thing. Second, if you guys know the average order value, which is a business term, so average order value is the amount of transaction a client is doing with you on an average. Okay, so long form it's high. Like a long form video you can charge anywhere from $150 to $400, $500, depends on your range. But for reels maybe you will charge $20 to $60, which is really low. And for me, I see long form as that I have to communicate a lot less with the client, because I will just take the video, edit it, send the first draft, he will give me revisions, I will send the second draft. Mostly it will be done by the second draft, but if he have still some revisions to left, like I will fix them and I will send the third draft, it's done. For the reels, he will give me one, then I will edit it, then he will give me some reasons, I will edit it again, give him same. I have like, but again, the amount of times I have to talk with the clients, let's say 7 reels, okay, 7 reels, which I will charge around $30 per reels, and it will comes around to $10, okay, like $210. I have to contact, like I have to like talk with the clients maybe 10 to 20 times, okay, let's just assume 10 to 20 times. But on the same long form video, I only have to talk with him 3 to 4 times at max, and I will be done. Because like talking with the client frustrates me a lot, so I don't want to talk with. I just like, give me the work, I will do it, I will give it to you, done. So that's why I recommend long forms. Also long form, I have seen long form people stick for longer than short form. Thinker, okay, I am right now 20, so you are 20, man, and if you are thinking about freelancing and whether it will work or not, you will fail, you are thinking a lot. Straight up, like I am 21. I started in 16. If you're in your 20s, and if you have time, then only do freelancing, because freelancing is something, is not like, don't take it as like you will either make money or not. Start with just learning, that you will learn something. Maybe you don't want to do video editing in future, maybe you want to partner with a creator and you will work on a percentage basis. Maybe you want to become a creator yourself, maybe you want to start an agency in future, maybe you want to do a coaching program like me. So if you guys don't know about my like story, I started as a freelancer in 2016, and all the way from 2016 I wanted to become a content creator. If you guys like, in 2016, not 2016, basically when I was 16, means around 2019 or 2020, I wanted to be a creator, because that was the PUBG era. If you guys don't know, from like, if you guys are not from that era, then sorry for you. So I wanted to be, but I did not had the chance to be, like I did not had the equipments, nor I had a PC, nor I had a laptop, nor I had a good phone even. Okay, so what I did, I started with a thumbnail designer, I made money, I bought a PC. Then again I found out that, okay, gaming creators don't make that much, like only the top 1% make, which I have to compete a lot to be in. Okay, also I did not had the confidence to speak in front of camera, so I gone for the like much better route for me, which was the business. I loved business, so I started doing video editing. I started doing, like I did video editing for the last, however I'm still doing it. So it's been like 3 years now, and last 6 months I decided that, okay, I will start a coaching program, and now we are here with TCP. More success stories than I can count on my fingers. When will you start the code again? Answered, bro, I don't have any laptop. Then use your phone. There is a student inside ECP. I think it's I forget his name. Ayan, yeah, Ayan Sheikh. So Ayan Sheikh, he basically used his phone, learned editing on the phone, then what type of videos he used to edit is basically ads. Okay, those were ads, and he used to charge around 700 to 1200 for each ad, and it like the ads will be around 1 minute to 1.5 minute, and he edited ads with his phone, then made enough money to buy a laptop, then he joined ECP. Okay, ECP and cohort are different. So cohort is basically where I teach you live. ECP is basically a community with all the things I do. Like ECP is basically a community with Q&A calls. All the courses I take, like around video editing, are inside here. Like all the courses you will get, or client acquisition masterclass. Like every class I take, the Q&A calls inside ECP I take. So recent, so it's INC again. You can't reach out to this because it's a private community. 18 Gen Q&A recording. So yesterday Q&A recordings. I do a lot of Q&A calls. It's around 90 minutes. Yeah, 1.5 hours. So yeah, ECP is basically all the cohort. Cohort is a one part of ECP. Think like that. Cohort is just one component of ECP. If I do future cohort, any cohort, it will be free for ECP members. Yeah, straight up, it will be free. Like the people who joined July, like basically, if you join a cohort, you get ECP access. Then, like for 12 months. Then, if I host any other cohort, you can join it for free. You can watch it for free. See, all the person are inside ECP. So if I show you, there are 198 members. All the persons who is inside ECP get access to all the cohorts for the next 12 months when they join. So cohort is just one component of the ECP. 2 to 3 months. What? 2 to 3 months. What platform do you use for freelancing, bro? None. Why? Because I have used Fiverr in the past, like when I was doing thumbnail design, but like Fiverr, simply like I was getting 1 to 2 clients every day using Fiverr, but suddenly my reach dropped down to 0. I don't know why. I still till this don't know why. So it came down to 0 reach. No, I was getting 0 clients. I was back to 0 clients. So then I said like, okay, I will not freelance on any platform, because again, any moment they can decide that I will not show your gig or your profile to anyone. I will simply block you. The freelancing platform can say. Also, they take a commission. If you guys don't know, they takes around 22, like 20% at least 20%. So let's say you make a lakh a month, they will take 20% straight up. On top of that, you have to pay, let's say, PayPal fee or whatever transaction you are using, you have to pay for that too. So you get around 75%, sometimes 70%, depends on like what are you using. So I decided I will not use a platform. So I started using content and outreach to get like client myself. Okay, then I used inbound, outbound, referrals, all those networking, and learn all those, that okay, how to do each things. And again, I did not start with doing everything. I just picked one, then I learned it, then I did another, then I learned it, then I did another, then I learned it. Okay, so what platform I use? None. Not as of now. I use none. I'm not on any platform. I'm not using. Means I would be on some platforms, but I'm like not using anymore. So I used to use them, but not anymore, because I learned what mistake I did. So how to get the old cohort? How to get the old cohort? You can't join. Maybe in future I will be opening a few seats for editing circle premium. Again, I don't run open unlimited seats. Why? Because I don't want to overcrowd people. Okay, because I take Q&A calls and I respond to everyone one on one. I can't show the numbers live, but I respond to people one on one. If they ask, I just respond them. If I can show you, like my phone is there, but if I could show you, just one recently again messaged me that he had some questions. I responded it within a minute. So people ask and I respond. That's why I'm not like letting everyone join and let it be 1,000 or maybe 2,000 people community, because then I won't be able to serve. Okay, because again, it's right now I'm not at that phase where I want everyone to join. I just want a few people to join, and then I want to get them the result. I want to prove that whatever I teach is worth it, makes money, get people to get results. Okay. I do video editing, but I don't I don't getting any ideas regarding that topic. Okay, regarding that topic, then you are not consuming any content, any good content about it. You are not watching videos, you are not watching images, you are not reading stuff about them, you are not trying to brainstorm those ideas. Okay, so consume good things. uh, One really good example I will give you is I did not know how to, like, I was not good at communicating ideas. Okay, like I was not good at using good ideas and then showing how to show them as a image, one picture image. So what I read is a book which was how to draw, and this book taught me a lot. So how to draw book, uh, draw to win, no, yeah, draw to win. So this book, then this book taught me a lot about, like, how to show things using simple lines and simple image, like persons if they have any constructions. uh, 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 Let me see. So see these kind of images. Okay, this is like, I don't know what is the context of this image, but this image like shows a lot of things. If I can like read a passage about it, I can show that okay, this means this. Same like uh, 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 I could not find, but yeah, you have to consume a lot of good stuff. Maybe you wanna read a book around ideas and find if there is any. Also, let me know. But yeah, if you like lacking ideas to show, like lacking ways to show a idea, like you don't know how to show idea in good way, you might want to read this book, Draw to Win. I read it. It's like fantastic, and it's not long at all. You can like complete it within 1 to 2 sitting, I guess, like in 3 hours, I think so. Yeah. Uh-huh. Don't you think getting long form client is harder than short forms, right? It is hard, like it is harder. I've never found, because I've always worked with only long form. If it is, again, like if it is harder for you, again, it is not harder for everyone, because I've worked with a lot of long forms. Many long form people know me, and many long form people do reach out to me often. Okay, so long form is not hard for me because I have been in from that background, like from the start. And if it is harder, again, it's harder for everyone. If it is harder means there is more reward for you. Okay, because once you get good at long form and get client, he will not, like, you will not lose him. Why? Because you are a good editor, you deliver good, and there is like there is good amount, like they pay really good. Okay, and cause many editors like are not good at it, they can't find a replacement of you. That's why they will stick with you. Okay, so if it is harder for you, it's harder for everyone else, and take it as a good. I think reel editing will be stressful. Client want daily reels upload. Yeah, that's why we do, like, that's why we have ways to work with the client. Like, you can say the client that, hey, instead of doing daily reels, give me a week worth of reel in once, and you might want to give them a discount for that because it's less stressful for you. If you edit 7 videos at once, 7 reels at once, it will take you less time. So overall, you both wins. Okay, you will have a more extra free time because you are editing all the reels at once. So yeah, there are ways to deal with that. uh, uh, bro, what's that editing premium circle you are showing on screen? Because I am new. It's a basically paid community. Again, I will shut it down, I don't want to show it. It was a basically a paid community, like like it's a paid, but it's not monthly. It's like one time join and then you get it for 12 months. So it's a, again, private community for video editors who are serious and ever like have ever bought any cohort from me in the past. So it's a basically community for them. What is the scope of AI ads and filmmaking? Any ideas? Should I pursue that? Mm, I have no idea about ads because I have not, like, again, if you wanna do ads and with AI and all, you have to learn how to write ads. You have to be really good at it. You have to learn marketing. So like creating ads and editing videos are both different, like complete different. Okay, like complete different. Editing is complete different than creating ad. Okay, like again you will get really good paid for ads, but again this is two different things and I can't answer that. Can I buy old cohort now? Not as of now. I might open a few seats for ECP, few people can join, and yeah, but not now. Maybe I don't want to say anything. Bro, I know this is out of topic, but is there any way to make money by typing? Because it's what I'm good at right now, and I'm typing speed is 50 words per minute. Get at least $10 is enough for me. I don't know. I've never done it. So like I don't speak about the things I don't know. Like I did not know how to like learn ads and all because I'm still have not run any ads at all in the past. I have not created any ads. I have edited ads, which is a different thing. So I did not talk about it. What do you think is the fastest way to getting a client if your ad is industry level? So your work, reach out to people's networking. Uh, Networking only works when you are good at something. So if you are good at it, networking and reaching out to good people who have connections will work. So networking could be another way. And again, there are only two ways to get work: inbound, outbound. Inbound is basically people reaching out to you, means you post content or like you tell out, like you talk with someone and then they refer, like they talk about you to another person, or maybe you ask a client or say a client to help you get more clients and they refer you to their friends. Inbound, people reaching out to you. Outbound, when you go and try to reach out, means you either reach out an agency, you reach out a person, client, you run ads, means you go to a, like you simply run ads and they see you and then you give them a form, then you both jump on a call, whatever. So inbound, outbound, and there's nothing best or like worst. If you are good and you're like you are industry level, then outreach will be a good way. Also, outreach with content is the top best. Means you post and then you also reach out to them that hey, I created this for you, and I'm just looking forward. Like this is one way I could help you. Can we have a call so I can explain more about what I can bring to the table? When will you open it? I don't know. I use DaVinci Resolve for editing. Should I switch to Premiere and After Effects? It depends. What do you do in editing? Like if your work is heavily based on like camera angles, color grading, cuts, then DaVinci is good to go. You don't need to. But it depends on motion, graphics, uh, yeah, motion and graphics. Because Premiere comes with After Effects and Photoshop. Because again, I don't want to like buy Adobe, like get out DaVinci, then buy After Effects separately, then pay for two. So that's why I use Premiere and After Effects and Photoshop, because I pay one thing and then I get all. So if you have like dealing with After Effects, like motion graphics and all, Premiere is better, in my opinion. But DaVinci is great at color grading. I will not say anything about that. I still use for color grading DaVinci. How to get clients? Watch this video. Wow, where it is. This. I've explained everything, like inbound, outbound, volume, the entire process, the chain of getting a client, the conversions, the mindset you should keep, how like how sharing gets you client and what should you focus on. So yeah. uh, 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 Status riser, how to get clients if don't have good English, then work with Indian clients. Like if you want to get clients and you don't know English, then start with Indian clients and then get good first. Okay, like I will tell you my story. Okay, you don't need to be really good at English when you're starting out, because I got my first client. I like when I did not remember the date, so I will tell you the story. So when I got my first client, the international client, I still did not know like English that well. I could not talk with a person in English. It was like really basic. So how I used to talk with them? How? So it was basically they typing something, then I copy the entire text, then I go to Google Translate, paste it, get Hindi, then I type it in Hindi, then I copy the reply, then I send the reply to them. Then again, do it again. Copy, paste, read it, then type the response, copy the response in English, send it to them. It used to take a bit of time, but yeah, there is a workaround. And yeah, like if you're not like if you don't know anything about it, then you might want to just start with Hindi, like Indian clients. And like yeah, you can make good amount. Like I have people who work like in my cohort, I have people who work with Indian clients and they make around 27, 30, 35K. So good place to start. So like just working with Indian clients, they make that much. So yeah. uh, 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 uh. Okay, so I answered a lot of questions. How do you get phone clients? Twitter, a lot of matters. Twitter, outreach, referrals. If you guys don't know what referrals, networking. Because like I know a lot of people, like agency owners, so they basically have some work. Then like I basically reach out to them and they basically find me and they basically in future when they have work they respond to me that hey, like I need urgent help on something, and then I talk with them, and then they say they're like, okay, let's work on it. So now it's mostly retainer because again, I don't need to keep getting clients. I done the work. Now all like I have two clients who are still with me from the last 2 years because my delivery was good. Whatever I like give them, they feel like okay, they get more from me than they paid me, so they are still with me. And yeah, on here and there, I take extra projects again when I have time, not always. 16 years old. I saw your live from Pakistan. I edit videos on CapCut. Don't have like proper PC setup because both of my father and mother are died in car accident. Sorry to your brother. Like, but use what you got. Like I started with a phone and I was 16 at that time too. So you're too young. That's your superpower. Use it. Like I always say, I'm 21 and that's my superpower. I know how to post consistently on X and build community over there. Okay, and what is the question? MR89332. Mm, could you give a roadmap in short that how to get clients through Twitter? Just short brief. I'll give a short brief. Okay, so I'll give you the context of how Twitter works. So you post content, then it gets to someone. At the start, Twitter will know, like Twitter will don't know who. So what you do is you try to interact with people, editors, clients. You interact with them. okay, then they will see your profile because you are interacting consistently. Okay, you try to become a friend with them, then they will see your profile, then they will see your work, and from there they will, like, if they feel that okay, they need an editor and you are good at it, your editing is good, they will reach out to you that hey, I'm looking for an editor and I found your profile and your profile is good. So you post content, then you interact, your content work as a portfolio piece, and when you like type comment, you leave a like, you send a DM, it works like an ad, or you can say outreach. Okay, and they see your profile, they visit your profile, they see your video, and from there they reach out to you. This is one strategy, the simplest one. So you use that, and now it's all about now quality and volume. Means quality basically the like the quality of videos you are uploading. Amount is basically the amount of engagement, comment, likes you are leaving on Twitter to your, like, to the people you want to work with, to the editors, all of those. Okay, so the simplest steps. Hi bro, hi VIP 101. Uh, uh, uh. Okay, so the highest number we have hit is 16 peoples in live, and it's been how many, like, how long? Can someone tell me how long the live is? I hope it's 50 minutes long. Mm-mm-mm. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, 57 minutes. Justify the court fee. Bro, it is good, but if you are a beginner, then you have to give you. Okay, is there any other option where I can learn editing? Justify the court fee. Is it just showing how you edit clients' videos, or actually teaching what is editing and how to edit? Justify the court fees. If you simply follow the process, which is a 90-day process, you will get your first client. If you feel the, like, ECP is not worth it, message me within 14 days. I will refund you the entire money. That simple. I can't make any, like, if you just, like, if you are starting out, it's basically, if you are starting out and if you follow the agreement plan for the 90 days, you will get your first client and you will make more than what you have paid in 90 days of work, free everything. From that 90 days to the, like, cause it's a 12 months, you will be there for 12 months, you will learn a lot, everything will be free. You will learn, you will improve. Like, I recently was talking with whom, KSA. So KSA basically quit his job and now he's making around 50k a month. He joined the first cohort. When I launched it, it was like 2k the cohort, and the cohort was simply, you come to the cohort, you edit a video from start to finish, and if you feel like you did not get any worth it, you simply message me and you get all the money. Even after the cohort, I will not mind. He joined it, he did not take the money. He, like, he keep doing, he followed the plan, he followed everything, and it's now 6 months. Yeah, it's 6 months, and now he's doing around 50 to 55k per month with just freelancing, and he's working with foreign clients. He quit his job, which he used to hate, which was paying him around 23k. So you can justify the price itself for the code. I paid 60k, but for early bird it was 59k. भाई वो पूरा beginning से सिखाते हैं, समझाते हैं, but after 1 month they speed up very fast. It becomes very tough to manage for a complete beginner. Uh, uh, how to practice on your own? A lot, literally. By how to practice on your own? It will be, find people you want to work with, get their videos which is not edited at all. Okay, so you will download videos which are not edited. Okay, not the latest one, which will, it will be old ones, or rather download podcast, and then find parts which is more interesting, which people want to hear, and then you add your editing on top of it, which could be adding a hook, which could be showing some visuals, which could be adding some text, which could be adding a music. If there is, let's say, the person is saying a sad story about like himself, then you add a sad music kind of thing, and then you like improve on top of it, which is already there. First part, which will be cutting, picking the best part. Okay, so yeah. Uh, uh, uh. Around 57 minutes, nearly 1 hour. Okay, who joined recently? I don't know. Rusi Design. Hey Rusi, I hope it is you. बड़े भैया, yes. I hope it's Rusi.
This is your brain when you're.
Let me know if it is you, Rusi. Let me fix one thing. So my okay. Yeah, it is. I hope so. You. In which app I edit on PC? I use Premiere Pro. What's up, man? You have grown a lot from making those crazy mascots to running this business. Yup. Yeah, we have come a long way. I should hang out on the mm, design arcade a bit more. I want to meet. Uh, what was the name? I should not do this on live. I remember Mino. Okay, I remember Mino. Like he will kill me. If I forgot his name, he will kill me. Can you give me a hint? The friend of Mino who used to do animations, who used to learn Blender with me. Don't tell him that I forget his name. And also, if you guys don't know what he's talking about, what mascot, what, like, what all this, so I'll show you something. Okay, so if I go to IG, I used to be a what it was, a drawer. If I can, how to go to archive? Yeah, view archive. Yes, sir. We still sit there. I need your guidance. Tushar, Lanjit. Yeah, Lanjit. He will beat the hell out of me, Lanjit. Okay. But I will come there. When do you guys hang out at arcade? Okay, there is no ways to show you guys. So I need to find a way. But if I could show you, yeah, I could show you by going to again. Let me disable my face cam. So so these are kind of drawings I used to do and I used to sell back in the days. It's if you can see the dates, it's 4 years ago, and we have come a long way. Let's get to the point. Which niche should I go with? Documentary style, talking head, real estate, vlog, cinematic. What clients are looking for the most? Almost all of them. It's all about what you like editing. Like I started with documentary style. I used to watch Dhruv Rathi's videos, so I loved documentary. Then I started learning how to edit. I started practicing. From there, I did a lot of documentary work at the start, but I then got some opportunity to edit for talking head videos. Okay, so I did them, and then I liked them really much. I tried vlog, I tried cinematic, I tried real estate, but those did not work for me at all. So I stick to the talking head style, and that's what I teach inside ECP and all. So start with something you like, then you will eventually have opportunities in front of you to pursue them, and then find what you actually like. Okay, because for now you might like, you only know that okay, documentary style, talking head, real estate, vlog, cinematic. There could be a different kind of editing which you don't know yet. So just explore. Start with something you like. Yes, sir. We still sit there. I need your guidance to Sir Langjit. Like when do you guys hang around 8 to 9? I will come tomorrow. Yep. Like yeah. Do you guys like Rusi? Do you remember there was a okay. He's from my IG. He's not. I think Victor. Do you guys know? Do you remember Victor Rusi? Mm, he's a ECP member. That's why I remember Victor because yeah, he joined a call. भैया मैं वीडियोग्राफी का बिजनेस स्टार्ट करना चाहता हूँ पर समझ नहीं आ रहा स्टार्ट कैसे करूँ. I have not done videography, but if you're like, if you want to start a business, like any business, okay, this is a general advice. Like if you want to start anything, work under someone who have done it. Like I have worked under a, like for the last 3 years, I used to work with coaches and all. Okay, that's what I did. So I worked with the coaches, then I learned how to do coaching, what goes into it, how the like everything works, what are the component of the business, what should I do. Then I learned, then I started ECP. That's why the ECP grew about like whatever numbers are by till now in 6 months. Okay. So yeah, again, I'm not perfect at it, but again, I have better understanding than any general person. So if you wanna start a videography business, then first go and work under someone who have a videography business, and then work at as hard as possible. Like learn everything, do everything from sweeping floors to closing deals to recording, everything. Yes, Victor Pranav, right? Yeah, Pranav. Okay, there are 7 people. I had worked for a YouTuber with 4 million plus subs in the past, left editing for my studies, but now want to resume it beside past studies, starting to get my hands on DaVinci, how to get back on track, a roadmap. Block out your time. The only tip I will give you, you already know what to do. Block out your time, like a fixed amount of time. It could be like wherever you're free, whenever you're free. Block it out. Pick a kind of like type of client you want to work with, or a client you want to work with in general. Pick a client and then figure it out how to edit for him, and then go from there. You will start getting like not that client actually, but that type of client. Okay. See, yeah, I got college tomorrow. Yep. Goodbye. Proceed. Do you guys have any more questions, or like how long it have been? 1 hour 9 minutes. Let's have more, like around 20 minutes talk. Again, no promise. Do you guys have any ideas? What should I do, or is that it? We can continue in any other day. It's only 2 now, so I might wanna end this live. I hope one is not me from the 2 concurrent viewers. Then it will be a shame. How can I get to work with vlogging industry YouTubers? How to contact them? Any website to reply on story? Uh, Blogging people gets a lot of DM, I guess, but again, you have to try. There are only 2 to 3 ways you can reach out to them because you don't have their personal number. First is email, like first is email, second is IG, third is either Twitter or LinkedIn, whatever they have. So start with email, then go to uh, DM, which is IGDM, and then the last, try to find their X or LinkedIn and try to send them message there. Again, first message you won't get any response, so you want to keep following them again and again until they respond either a no or a yes. Okay, so again, the best tip is they will never respond to you on the first message. Fuck, even if they respond, they will never send you the second message on the like second attempt. Like you send, hey, I did this. Do you like working with me? They might respond yes. Then you send, okay, hey, like yeah, can we talk over WhatsApp? Then they'll be like blank. So you might wanna keep following up even if they have replied in your past and they are not replying you now. Okay, because sometimes life happens, thing goes on, like might be the reason that they have a kid or they have a wife or they have an emergency event or maybe they have something happened to them, like life goes on. Okay, so something happened and then they just get distracted and they could not reply to your message, so you want to keep following up with them until they respond a yes and you work with them, or a no and they say they are not looking for an editor. Mm. Okay, it's the widest. No, let's stick to the main. What could be the easiest niche at current time, as I want to continue editing with not much but sufficient earnings side by side to support my studies? There is no best niche because again, like you might wanna work for entertainment and might be the best niche to get in is education or maybe something else. So pick whatever you are interested in. All the niches pay. Okay, so pick the one you want to work with at least. Later you will have more opportunities with clients or with other people's and you might want to try. So start with something always you are interested in. Again, there is a person inside ECP, like inside ECP I teach for educational creators, okay, how to edit educational videos, talking kind of videos. There is a person, I forget his name, sorry, but he edits Minecraft videos. He joined, why? Because he wanted to learn how to deal with clients, how to all other things, okay, apart from editing. Maybe you could use sound design, maybe you could use design principles, anything else, okay. So again, I asked him, why don't you switch? He simply said, like, I don't like working with those kind of clients. I like working with gaming clients. So that's his opinion. So start with something you like, then you will have opportunities to work on things you might you might find profitable and you might find like more liking. Okay, so start with something you like, as like always. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so now I should close this live. Yep, it's been 1 hour 15 minutes. So mm, 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 let me see. Okay, I'll see you guys on next live whenever it is possible. So bye bye. Okay.